Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. Last time we had another lengthy installment where we did a bunch of exploring, but ultimately made our way to Paradise Falls, grabbed the speech bobblehead, and completed Rescue from Paradise. Today, we're getting back to questing in earnest by continuing with the Wasteland Survival Guide. We're on the final quest of Chapter 2, which is to plant an observer pod inside a Mirelurk egg clutch at the Anchorage War Memorial. The catch is that Moira doesn't want us to kill any Mirelurks while we do it, which is why, as you can see, which is why I've brought along a stealth boy. We can make this very easy. It looks like all the enemies have respawned since the first time we were here. That's alright. We'll take care of the objective really quickly. Head over here to the southwest, what should be a very easy locked door. Let's pick it open and go inside. Now it's as simple as hopping on the stealth boy, staying in sneak mode, heading down here to the end. The observer can easily be hidden in the mass of eggs. Hide the observation device inside. Observer removed. Completed. Place the observer in a spawning pod in the Anchorage War Memorial. Return to Moira. And we'll just make our way right. It really is that easy. Now let's head to Megaton to turn it in. Naturally, the stealth boy is worn off. We want to head up here. I want to pop on that Brahmin skin outfit I'm still hauling around to get that extra point of endurance so I can give her the tough answer. We're finally ready.
You know, I think...
Let's talk about the Mirelurks.
So, are they intelligent?
I slipped the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
So the normal is they're definitely vicious and highly territorial. Intelligent. Oh. Well, this won't do at all. I really thought the Brahmin skin outfit was enough. Something wrong? Where's my damn tough answer?
Don't try anything.
Hey, don't mind the smell.
I guess I need some buff out. Hope she has some. But she doesn't.
I wish there were more people like you. I want...
Well, that's annoying. Couldn't I give the tough answer? Well, bottom line is I need some buff out. That takes 24 hours. So, I guess Doc Church might have some? Or no, Doc Hoff of the Caravan. And of course, since I set my, there we go. Since I set my laboratory to brew the thing, I won't be able to detoxify. Well, that time I got right away. Problem is, on the off chance I pop a buff out and get addicted, I won't be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? I won't be able to cure the addiction at my laboratory. This is better. Let's just wait around until Doc Cough shows up.
Searching for a friend out of... Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
I was gonna go ahead and get rid of the Brahmin skin outfit and just buy... I have 4 quests left to turn in, so... Ideally buy 4 buff outs, but... I guess I should make sure he has that many. I'm really surprised.
Here to see the good doctor?
It must alternate between whether you need strength
Tell me what
at
you
7
need, and maybe I've got your fix.
or endurance. Oh. Well, he's only got 1. So
Thanks.
I will hold on to my Brahmin skin outfit, at least for now. Of course, I haven't bought anything in so long, it just occurs to me that when I checked with Moira herself, I was looking at the wrong tab. We'll pop the buff out, and it seems we won't be addicted, which is good. Now let's go visit her. This managed to turn a little more complicated than I expected. Not really. Let's try this again.
So are they intelligent?
There we go. So normal answer, they're definitely vicious and highly territorial. Smart, they descended from local crabs, I'd call them Scylla serrata horrendous. Tough, they don't seem to fight each other, so no struggle for leadership. And here's the snide. They've got a little bubbling castle, and they spend all day circling it. We will, as usual, give the tough answer.
Oh, really? Maybe their leader figures are bred, sort of like ant queens. I wonder if relocating a Mirelurk king would prompt the others to move. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
So we get 5 stealth boys, and the unique shady hat. Completed, return to Moira. Completed, optional, do not kill any Mirelurks in the Anchorage War Memorial. Is the second chapter done yet?
You bet! Your feedback is just the stuff for that rough-and-tumble, survive-anything sort of feel. Of course, readers who aren't already rough-and-tumble may have a hard time dealing with it, but I'm sure they'll pick up survival as they go. Nothing to concern ourselves over, I'm sure. Here's your payment. Nothing too complex, just lots and lots of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
I think we're gonna level here. Oh, not quite. I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
I could check the library. Maybe someone's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
What do I get for going to the library?
The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book.
Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
Map marker added. Access the card catalog in Arlington Public Library. Optional, retrieve complete library archives. I've been thinking about your experiments. Can I ask you something personal?
Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know?
Why are you always working on such weird ideas?
Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book.
I don't understand. Crazy experiments are what keep you going?
No, it's like... did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way.
So you're trying to make the world better than it was?
Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone.
Alright, let me see what you have for
What do
sale.
you need?
Do this right this time. So, she's got no buff out, so good.
The info you're bringing back is great. Looking forward to more.
Now, the next video will comprise me making a nice...
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Ammo. As I was saying before we were interrupted, the next video will be a long and winding exploration that ultimately culminates at the Arlington Library, continuing with the Wasteland Survival Guide. But, before we do that, we're now free to kill as many Mirelurks as we damn well please, so we're going to head back to the Anchorage Memorial and clear it out. That'll be the rest of this video. Shady Hatch unique, raises perception by 1 and sneak by 5, so I'll pop it in there. Go upstairs to save my stealth boys. Wadsworth, I'm trying to leave, buddy. Alright, back to the Anchorage Memorial once again. Alright, this time, head to the southwest corner. Note the staircase here. Pop down it, should have an average lock. Pick it open. Let's arm our shotgun and head in. There are lurks around. And that one already spotted me. Oh man. Maybe we can go over and get behind him. Well, that was too close. He spotted us. He can't seem to make up his mind about which way to patrol. It doesn't work so well for me. That didn't work. That didn't work either. We better just let him patrol over here himself. Or wait for him to turn around. Then we can get in behind him. Hopefully. Theoretically. Oh, that close. Go goodness. That might be the best we can do on a hunter, I don't know. Looks like that might be as good as it gets. So we'll get the one sneak attack, and then switch to the Deathclaw Gauntlet to finish him off. How's that sound? That's more like it. Down he goes. Perfect. Now we got something else after us. That's unfortunate. But it's just a standard Mirelurk, which is easily dealt with the same gauntlet. Oh! Well, it's admittedly bizarre that we leveled in the middle of a fight, but that's okay. I'm gonna raise small guns to 47, big guns to melee weapons, up with these others. And for the perk, at this level, we'll take Robotics Expert, which is pretty cool. Oh, we did kill the Mirelurk. Alright, good. Let's use a stim, get ourselves back to full health, rearm ourselves with the combat shotgun, take those energy clips, leave that laser pistol, and search this mercenary for Radaway and the Merc's orders, which state as follows. By now your handler's given you the location of the job and your basic orders. Here are the details. Traders have been making a killing with Mirelurk meat, and we've been losing business because of it. One of our people got involved with a caravan supplier, and we finally know where it's all been coming from. The meat's mostly coming from one group holed up along the river, smack in the middle of the ruins. There's a huge old facility under some war memorial where they've herded up a nest of Mirelurks and have been breeding and butchering them. They've been in business for months and are sure to be sitting on a pile of caps. Take what you can carry. We just want them out of the meat market. The rest is up to you. This isn't the biggest job, but pull it off clean and there's plenty more work for a man with your skills. Get back to your handler as soon as the job is done and we'll be in touch. And now, if you'll excuse me, I need to pause for a moment. Be right back. And we're back, and I do apologize for the hiccup. Let's continue. I don't think there's anything else on this top floor. The terminal just unlocks this door if you come in from one of the other entrances and need to get out from the inside. So let's make our way down one level here in the bay. Anyway, that certainly explains why there's so many Mirelurks in a place that otherwise doesn't really make sense. Second level from the top, I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing. end is holding up. Nothing except a door to Anchorage Memorial Facility and 2 staircases to head farther down. Let's go with this one. Stay on the edge. Seems like it's probably easier to stay hidden if we do that. Gone down another level. You see Memorial Service entrance. There are actually 4 interior zones here at the Anchorage Memorial. Here's the middle staircase. Verify there's nothing on it. There's not. Continue around the edge. There's another level underneath us. Here's the door to the 4th zone, the Memorial Facility offices. Still really nothing on this level. We're in the bay. There's another entrance to the generic facility. There's a hunter. Now I believe there's only one way to continue down this edge over here. Let's go deal with that last hunter. He's right around this corner, but he's facing us and I don't think he's gonna move. That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of one-shot kills, but if I can't get those, a sneak crit is still a great way to start things off. It does enough damage that I can finish him off with 1 round of that with the Deathclaw Gauntlet. That's not bad. Can I get his meat already? Yes. Alright. Now we're here at the bottom of the bay. There are a few more spawning pods. We could have hidden the observer in any of these, but the one we picked was a lot easier to get to undetected. Shell Mirelurk meat. Hatchling meat's not really worth taking, but regular and soft shell certainly is. I think the bay is clear. There's another exit to the Memorial Service entrance. Well, we have 3 areas left to explore. Offices, facility, and service entrance. Let's go to facility first. And I got a little turn around, but let's take the upper of the 2 available entrances to that place. Let's look around. Careful. Well, I should start with the room I'm in. We got a bottle cap mine and a paint gun, 2 lawnmower blades, a leaf blower, 2 cherry bombs, a handbrake, and a gas tank here at the workbench. Peeking down into the holes, I don't really see anything. 2 empty metal boxes, another empty metal box. Well, these doors are labeled utility and lab. Couple more shelves, look empty to me. There's an actual staircase, not just a hole. That's it. Let's do the unmarked door next, the one I already opened. Staircase down to the lower level. And a door to the exterior. The third of the 3 possible entrances. I'm going to leave the lower level be for now. Let's try the utility door. As long as I stay in sneak mode, we should be okay. 5 bottle caps, Brahmin skin outfit. Bed we can't use. Over here, 2 toy cars. A fire hose nozzle, fission battery, 2 conductors, clip of railway spikes. 3 pre-war books. An empty locker, and 2 Abraxos. Damn it. Forgot how vital it is to turn your light off before charging headlong into new rooms. There's a hunter in this next room. Right there. What I'd really like is to hit him in the face with a sneak crit. And he's down. That's good. Take his meat. And we're now inside the previously opened lab door. Search the dead Wastelander, 9 bottle caps. On the ground, we have a couple of tin cans. And then as we start clearing the room, we find a whole lot of nothing, really. An empty desk, a locker with leather armor, and an empty locker. And that's about it. It's time to go to the lower level. We have 2 ways down. Let's take the one in this room. There's another hunter. Let's get as close as we can. And take him down. I think that should be it for enemies here in the facility portion. Let's clear this room. Vending machine with 3 Nuka-Colas. Behind the machine is a note called access codes. Bunch of gibberish, but I'm sure those will come in handy. Got a door back to the bay. An empty locker, a couple of empty boxes, a scrap metal, an operations door, a clinic door, an Anchorage Memorial Facility terminal, and an unmarked door. Let's try the terminal. Initialize water management systems, turn on backup generators, unlock secure medical safe. Failure, total system malfunction. Error, backup generator failure, code 34. Medical safe unlocked. Ted, remember I hid this stash for you to find. Don't trust anybody, especially anybody who works for me. Do this alone. I busted the storage door down near the service entrance. There's a floor safe in the clinic that contains the parts to fix the broken door. I also left you a repair manual just in case you've gotten rusty, but you were always a wizard with a wrench, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Now get going. Note added, terminal instructions. Let's try the unmarked door first. This takes us to the other staircase. So let's do operations. Lunchbox, darts, Wastelander, baseball bat and leather armor, 3 Abraxos, cash register, darts, toy car, a sleepable bed, why not? I took a little damage. Baseball glove, basketball, baseball bat, toy car, baseball. Let's head through here, which takes us into the clinic. In this locker, there's a Merc Troublemaker outfit. Pretty useless. 4 crutches hiding behind that partition. A leather belt, a blood pack, another leather belt and surgical tubing on this gurney. 2 more crutches next to a damaged garden gnome, along with a medical brace, a paint gun, a couple of empty metal boxes, 2 more braces, a leather belt, another empty box. Over here, an empty locker, 4 surgical tubings, and a DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Medicine increased by 2 to 64. Awesome. Grab that blood pack, grab that leather belt, head over here, grab a bunch of caps, a turpentine, a blood pack, and check the floor safe, which we already unlocked, which has Rad-X, a stim pack, a door component, and a copy of Dean's Electronics. Repair increased by 2 to 66. Awesome. And there's Ted, who I almost missed, with 30 caps, a roving trader outfit, and a note for Ted, which reads, Ted, the Mirelurks busted out of the storage area and have been raising hell through the whole facility. Price says the bastards get smarter every day. He says I'm paranoid, but I think somebody might be sabotaging things around here. We've taken on so much extra help, I don't know who I can trust around here anymore. Things don't look too good. I don't think I'll be walking out of here, and I figure you should be the one to get our stash. I managed to get it hidden pretty well in case something like this happened. I don't want any of these damn fools tripping over it, so I threw a couple of curves in, but it's nothing you can't handle. Start with my terminal, just log in and follow the instructions. And if for some reason you've forgotten the password, you might want to sit down and have a think with the Nuka-Cola if you catch my drift. If this damn meat weren't in such high demand, I'd have pulled out of this racket before the word go. I got too greedy, Ted. So that note tells us where to find the access codes note behind the Nuka-Cola machine. That's it for the facility. So now we have the service entrance and the offices to check. Let's do the offices next. There's nothing important in the offices, really, just Mirelurks to kill and experience to be had, but that's always fun, right? So, let's try this wooden door into what actually looks like an office. 7 caps, wonder glue, shotgun shells, that one's empty. We head over here. This desk is empty. But we've got an average locked terminal with an average locked safe, 3 bobby pins, vodka and whiskey. I really prefer to just pick the lock when I can. It's simpler, it's faster. That office is clear. Massive hole in the ground. We'll get there. Let's head over here first to what look like restrooms. This one's busted in. This one's empty. one's also quite damaged and has nothing good in it. Lockers with 2 Nuka-Colas, a garbage can with another Nuka-Cola, and a vending machine with 2 more Nuka-Colas. Now we got the hold. Be aware of the filing cabinet over here in the corner. It's empty, of course. Of course, why wouldn't it be? This one has a Nuka-Cola. And we descend down into some caves where we're almost certain to run into our first Mirelurk king. Maybe even 2 of them. These guys don't fuck around. You'll see what I mean. They have a powerful psionic attack they can use from range. Very different than the lesser Mirelurks, who always have to close the melee to get anything done. Let's get close enough. Sneak crit his head. As you can see, that ended quite a bit better for us. This is trouble. Oh, we can just run out and sleep, so I'm not too worried. Because the kings have targetable heads, if you ask me, as long as you can catch them by surprise, they tend to be less dangerous than hunters. We bagged everybody, no problem. Now we're soaking up rads here, but I don't really care about that. Oh, there you go. We murdered our first Mirelurk king. It was actually pretty easy. Nothing in here but a whole bunch of spawning pods to search. Ignoring hatchling meat because it's useless. Probably be able to clear all this out fairly easily. There's a fork here. We can keep going left, or we can swim down through the tunnel. Let's take the tunnel first. Sworn there was something in here besides a single pod. So I was wrong. Good. Now I definitely hear the fact that there are still at least 1 live Mirelurk down here, so be wary and stay in sneak mode as we continue to explore. You'll note the health to rad ratio in this cave water is actually really good. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there aren't any more. Straight or left? Straight is just collapsed. To the left, we've got another exit to the capital wasteland. It dumps us out underwater. That's it for the offices. Let's get out of here. Probably run back to the facility and sleep in that bed and go ahead and use a rat away. When am I going to get radiated enough to need it again? The offices are mainly a diversion that allow you to fight your first Mirelurk king. Hop back to the facility. Sleep in the bed. And getting cornered by that hunter was not good. And there are 2 ways into the service entrance. I'm gonna take the upper of those two, clear out the rest of this area. There is usually a lurk on this level. There he is. Standard. I was hopeful I'd be able to just one-shot him, and it worked. Hooray! Let's take his meat and let his buddies settle down. This area we're in, I don't think has anything. We got this big door, which actually leads to the sewer area where we planted the observer. We'll go there last and use that as our ultimate exit. There's a king. I would rather get close and get the one-shot headshots, meet the critical. Let's go down these stairs, clear out that area. And down goes our second king. We'll take both his meats, of course. Now we're in a kitchen-looking area. Here's an unmarked door. I don't think anything else comes in here, so... We have a refrigerator with Mirelurk cakes and Mirelurk meat. The cakes are worthless, but the meat is valuable. Another fridge with 5 meat, 2 cakes. Another fridge with 4 meat and 4 cakes. We got some shelves with a pressure cooker, a few crunchy mutt fruits, some whiskey, and some vodka. Can't go wrong with all that. Another pressure cooker, a very easy locked first aid box, dirty water Radex and stim pack, another one with a blood pack and a stim pack. Next shelf, nothing. Toppled shelf, nothing. Over here, another unmarked door. No, I'm sorry. The other entrance to the Anchorage Memorial Facility Bay. So let's search this center island now. Actually, turn off my light. It's making it too bright. We got a bunch of junk on top of the island, except that pressure cooker. And that pressure cooker. Got a pilot light in the one oven. Another pressure cooker on the ground. Another pilot light in the second oven. Wasteland with dirty water, jet, and purified water. And a first aid box with blood pack, purified water, and 2 stim packs. Now we've got a staircase leading down. Let's go to that unmarked door. Take that first. Takes us right to another staircase. And another unmarked door. What I expect to be a Mirelurk hunter behind it. Hanging out right there. That was actually pretty good, considering I could barely hit him. Must have hit his face. Oh, come on. Oh! I hate it when it does that. It's infuriating. Yeah, no, that was horse shit. So was that. Come on. Heyo! Now that's what I call a sneak crit. Mirelurk meat. Around here, that lurk is empty. We got meat out loose on the table. Nothing on that lurk. Blank table. A few more meats. And 3 more fridges. 5 meats. 4 meats. I'll actually have to go offload and come back to finish. We're nearly done. We have those 2 fridges in the sewer area. And that's all. Let's head out here. Actually be fastest to run up to the top level and take our initial entrance. Let's visit the scavenger outside. Sell him whatever he's able to take. Oh,
You've
her.
been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know.
Look, whoever this missing android is, I just want to help, okay?
Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand?
What would you have me do?
You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life.
Android component added. Continue to search for clues to the android's identity, or tell Zimmer he's dead. Anything else I should know?
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
If I help you, is there some kind of reward?
Of course. If you help me, and thus the android, God and the universe will smile upon you. Is there any better compensation?
Ha ha ha! Yes, the Wired Reflexes perk and or A321's assault plasma rifle. So hell no, we're not doing this, but I'll humor her with continued conversation. What's this movement you mentioned?
We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
What about human slaves? Don't you try to help them too?
Yes, if we are able. But there are others in the Wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us.
Can I join the railroad?
Tell you what. You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
I have to go now.
You know what you need to do.
Yep. Ignore you and proceed to get the Wired Reflexes perk and
What do you need?
A321's plasma rifle. Alright, let's sell him whatever he can take. Laser pistol, sure. And 10 Mirelurk meats, looks like. That might be all. Yep, that's it.
Give me a shout if you need any.
Alright, back to Megaton. Briefly.
Hey,
your door component. You need it to get into the stash at the bottom of the memorial. As usual, that cleared out most of what we were carrying. Forgot to drop the new Coca-Cola down there. Wait 8 hours so Moira opens up, because I know with all the hits I took in that one hunter encounter, my combat armor almost certainly needs repairs.
Here.
Sure, I'll take that. I know I said in the last video I was going to stop looting for caps, but it's just, it hurts me too much to leave valuable stuff behind. You just can't do it, even if I'm already drowning
Is
in
it there?
caps.
Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some?
What if the building was destroyed and I can't even find its remains?
No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true.
Oh good, she's got some caps. Not that many, but some.
Good hunting! And let
Oh yeah, look at all that. There we go. I was gonna say that had to give her some room. Oh, we got rid of all our regular meat. Got some soft
Good
shell
hunting.
to sell. Go use gob next.
Got something to say to me, kid?
Hey there. Glad you're...
Hey, Pearl. Anything for you, friend.
Alright, that's it for gob.
See you soon.
back.
Let's go. That was fun. Change up my downward route just a little. Let's visit Jenny's stall now.
Yes? So what's it going to be?
Hey, good. Got rid of everything.
Enjoy.
Back to the memorial for the last little bit.
There shall be...
Let's pop back down the staircase. Finish it out the way we were going. Sewer area still has a few living mirelurks in it, so I can't be totally cavalier, but I can run around this part of the zone. Alright, this is where we left off. Take that meat. You notice that the freezer is a little smaller than all of the others. After closer inspection, you find that there is a secret compartment in the back. Unfortunately, it is locked, and you are unable to pick it. There must be a key to open this lock. Perception 5 passed. Okay. Now let's grab the meat, and we'll come back to that. For now, let's go to the sewer area. You'll notice when I hit the, or you might remember when I hit the door earlier, it said this is actually the upstairs. Just have to hit the switch next to it and head down into these tunnels. It's a normal lurk down there. I don't know how he saw me. He can't be hearing me. Unless he is. Unless that is what's happening. Silent running's not working right. Let's go bag this one. Maybe I should stay over here. Oh man. Well, I got one. That's something. And it has me miss. It worked out okay there, though. Alright. That's 2 dead lurks. There's one more down here. Across from the room this one was in. Just see him chilling there. And with him down, we're actually free and clear. So, let's start with this tunnel, where our exit is. Search this Wastelander. 12 bottle caps. Pretty straightforward. Let's go down here. Here's the spawning pod we put the observer in. Take that soft shell meat. In here we got another spawning pod with soft shell meat. In here we got a dead mirelurk with nothing. Back here we got a dead hunter with nothing. And in here another spawning pod. Try these. Dead mirelurk, nothing. Spawning pod, nothing. Desk with a dart and some wonder glue. Very last room is a utility door. You use your repair skill to insert the missing part into the broken door. Repair 35 passed. Door component removed. Good. Alright, we got 2 fission batteries, a conductor, suitcase that's useless. Cigarettes are like pencils, 0 weight, but sell for something. Several actual bottle caps, surgical tubing, Anchorage stash key, note added Anchorage War Memorial stash. The stash is hidden downstairs in one of the freezers. Rocky set it up. You know his style. Don't forget the key. You'll need it to unlock the compartment. And we found the key. Let's take the Abraxo, bottle cap, surgical tubing, a few more caps, 2 turpentine, a wonder glue, and a unique sledgehammer, the Tenderizer. It's a great weapon. It's just straight up sledgehammer with a 50% damage boost. If you use the sledgehammer, use the Tenderizer. Empty metal box. This one has a scrap metal. This one's got railway spikes. This shelf, we've got a Med-X, a Nuka-Cola Quantum, a footlocker with a scrap metal and a conductor, and a U.S. Army 30 handy flamethrower recipes. Big guns increased by 2 to 51. Awesome. Now let's go open the stash with the key we found. Use the key to unlock the secret compartment in the back of the freezer. 320 caps, 4 Mirelurk cakes, and a recipe for Mirelurk cakes. 1 bucket Mirelurk meat, 12 eggs mixed up, 1 loaf bread stale and crumbled, 1 bottle mayonnaise, see Marjorie for mayo, 1 branch scrub plant dried and crushed, 2 fists of salt, oil for pan. Remove any shell from lurk. In bucket, toss together bread, eggs, scrub, and mayo until moistened, but do not overmix. Add any available spices for taste. Ball up 25 to 30 cakes, 1/2 to 3/4 inches thick. Place in freezer until they firm up. Sprinkle batch with salt. In a heavy pan, fry cakes in oil, turning once until both sides are brown. There you go. That's it for the Anchorage War Memorial. So let's head back to Megaton for an offload. We will then begin our lengthy trek to the Arlington Library to continue the Wasteland Survival Guide. Back to Megaton we go. Well, I prefer to do my house drop first, so let's do that. Abraxo, conductor, fishing battery, surgical tubing, turpentine, wonder glue. Nope, nope, nope. That quantum needs to come back. Any explosives? No. But I do have a unique, the Tenderizer. In it goes. I got a little scrap metal and of course the Nuka-Cola Quantum. We're up to 24. Only need 6 more. Get this, and this, and this. Let's give this to Jenny Stahl and Doc Church to offload all my for sale valuables.
Hey, what can I get you?
Med-X. Some of the work meat. And cigarette.
Enjoy.
Should be able to give everything else to Doc Church.
You'd best have cans.
We hope anyway. We can. Good.
You done?
See if Moira can repair anything. It's all a sequence, you go.
Oh, hey!
Alright. Now, you can see where the Arlington Library is, down there at the southern end of the river. Way down south. So there's plenty of exploring to do between here and there. We're going to start at the sewer way station. So I'll fast travel over there and end this video after we kill these Talon douchebags. And maybe offload their shit for good measure. Switch back to the shotgun, loot these clowns, combat knife, frag grenade, and combat armor. Let's use their armor to fix up mine. Oh, Chinese assault rifles. That actually redounds to my benefit. Go figure. Where's douchebag 3? There he is. 2 Chinese assault rifles. That's good. That's really good. Talon armor's not worth selling. So, false alarm. We'll pop back to Megaton again. Drop off those 2 Chinese assault rifles. I think that brings my total to 12. I should only need 8 more. I'll double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, good. Drop the frag grenade we picked up. We got a combat knife and a whiskey. Oh, I might as well go sell those to that church right quick. Then we'll fast travel to the sewer way station, and then we'll end the video. After being so rudely interrupted by those Talon Company douche canoes.
You came in here on your own power.
Take the combat knife and the whiskey, Doc. There
You
go.
done?
Alright, let's try this again. Travel to sewer way station. No!
Those monsters...
Good God. I didn't want to talk to him yet. He's not ready to start his stupid quest. Run away! Run away until Brian fucking Wilkes leaves me alone. You won't stop following me! Hop the fence! Well, that stopped Brian, but it aggroed to Mr. Gutsy. That's not a tenable solution either. Let's keep running the direction I eventually need to go, and hopefully I can dissuade him from continuing to follow me if I get far enough. You usually can. Anyway, follow this highway south from the sewer way station. We're getting into stuff I intended for next time, but that's okay. Till you see this bridge with a chain link fence around it going over the road. He's still coming after me, but we've built up a respectable distance now. We can end here. This has been Let's Play Fallout 3. We successfully did another segment of the Wasteland Survival Guide. It was good to finish Chapter 2. We then cleared out the Anchorage War Memorial. Next time, we will travel the long and winding road to the Arlington Library to begin our work on Chapter 3 of the Wasteland Survival Guide. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a pleasant evening.